Ooh, it's your boy Ryan the Dreamer, and welcome to another part of the Bachelor Challenge for The Sims 4. So, number one, I just found out I've been playing The Sims for 2009 hours, which is a wonderful year in pop music, so let's celebrate that. Also, I'm freaking weak because I have all three contestants here eating. They naturally went to vastly different places of the house to consume their meals. Are they beefing? Are the tensions getting high now that just a few of these babies left? Like, what is going on? What's happening? I feel like they're all definitely reeling from Holden's untimely and very swift removal from the house. It feels a little weird. Violet feels like she lost a friend but is also confused. Claire's feeling like the whole thing is her fault, which it very well could might be. You can make an argument and I wouldn't disagree with you. I might not also agree with you, so it just depends on how the cookie crumbles, you know? I love her gap. So she's feeling like that's, something that she maybe did. Ken knows that he set this whole thing up, so he's just swaggering in his little boxers with little lips on the toot here as a message of what Holden can do. And it's to kiss his toot. Let's put him I'm so stupid. Let's put him in some more pink. I just love him in pink. And let's get up Paolo. So today, it is elimination day. So we're just gonna play around the house, not really have too much of like a goal, and we will still do eliminations. There's no reason why I cannot start eliminations directly at 3 o'clock, because I'm only controlling 2 Sims at this point, so we can totally do it. This can be the first elimination round that starts on time. So this part might be a little shorter just because we're fooling around the house, and then it's an elimination between 3 people, So it'll be short but sweet, and it'll be completely cool. So let's just check in throughout the day and see what's going on, see what's happening. I feel like this is the conversation that's being had. Oh, I love this rock wall. Okay, well, the conversation that was being had, since we missed that, was Claire saying, I just feel bad and I wish there was something that I could do. She's like, honey, wait a minute. Why did I have her wear this red if her hair is pink? Because that's a whole clash. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize deeply. That's the worst thing I could have possibly done. She's like, listen, Holden will be fine. He literally will be fine. He probably wasn't really all that into Paolo to begin with, so don't even worry about that. What? No, I thought we had gremlins here to fix this thing. Or gnomes. I thought we had gnomes in. This game as a whole's goal is just to make a mockery of everything I stand for, and honestly, it might be succeeding. Woohoo and Bush, what is wrong with these people? Quit it! Subscribe to me, I'm poor. So I just realized we have 4 people in this house, so we can have a really easy, calm game of foosball and not feel like someone's getting left out. Emily was always that 5th wheel, I feel like. She was always the one that didn't fit in, always the one that couldn't play a game. And now that the evil has been defeated, we can do what needs to be done. Okay, they all just gave up. They said, listen, oh, that's because Paolo won. Of course he did. They let him win. They're all trying to suck up because they know what's on the line tonight. Wow, Paolo won twice. Maybe he's just good and everyone else is just bad. Maybe we should take that into consideration. This is a bunch of bilge. You've got quite the positive reputation. People will love your floral arrangements and landscaping. Have you considered a career as a gardener? Honey, do you know Paolo? I am ready to give you 2 green thumbs up and propel you into a role as a leaf cutter. Sounds good, right? What the heck? You don't even know anything about him. I'm offended. Oh, Ken won that time. Ooh, he got the leg up. Oh, what? They can give each other fist bumps? I'm completely shook. Okay, stop with the game. That's quite enough. I did not know that they can give each other fist bumps in the game. Like, that connected. I'm freaking weak. Wow, I want to do that all the time forever now. Like, that's all I want to do. Let's have you sunbathe in nude. Can we do that? Should we? It's Paolo. He needs to have some kind of relaxation, right? And why can you not? Maybe he can't sunbathe because it's in the shade, so he'd be shade bathing. This is Paolo's prime spot where he's mulling over decisions that must be made, and obviously you can see that the sis is stressed, depressed, but well-dressed, amen? He's not depressed. Not that that's a laughing matter. Anyway, so let's look at the roster. Let's look at the roster of people that are inside of this household right now currently. It's only 3. That's so crazy. So we have Claire, we have Kenneth, and we have Violet. Poor Violet. I mean, what needs to be said about that? There's just not really much romance there. It's mostly just a good friendship. You know, Kenneth, he has the highest friendship and the least romance. And Claire has the second highest friendship, and but the highest romance at all. So I think it's really cool that they've all kind of stacked themselves in different ways. But I think that's really telling. Obviously, in a relationship, you would need some romance in there. So the fact that Violet's behind is concerning. And I mean, despite how far Ken is above Claire in friendship terms, it's good that you have a nice little friendship as well, too. So I don't think anyone is shocked by the way that these cards have fallen here, but it's almost 3 o'clock, so let's go ahead and get ready for eliminations. Kenneth. I choked on my spit. Wow. I feel like Kenneth is low-key very forward. I mean, I feel like he is. I feel like if he could, he would go up to Paolo and they would just... But, you know, rules are rules, and so he can't. That's not something that he has the luxury of doing. But I feel like if he had the option, okay. Well, surprise, surprise, it's 3:30, and we're late to eliminations, operating off of BP time. For those of you who don't know, that means Black people time. It means that it's just always late. Always late. Well, let's get this elimination started. I'm always afraid of him going out and like dying from heat stroke, because it's always hot here in Windenburg on this island that our house is on, so who knows. Oh no, the carbon footprint. Ooh, that's terrible. Or the eco footprint. They're all about to die. It's going to be completely fine as long as they're in love, right? Right. So let's go ahead and get this started. We have our 3 lovely hopefuls here. I think they are just beautiful and gorgeous. Whose heart is going to get broken? Is it going to be Ken, the evil mastermind? Is it going to be Claire, Miss Drama, I Want Kids? Or is it going to be Violet, an elusive chanteuse? Let's find out. The fact that that went to no one, that the camera just panned to a random table, ruined the moment, ruined the intensity. So our first contestant that's coming around the corner is going to be Miss Violet. She's feeling, oh, wow, she's posing. Oh. Thighs for days. She's killing the game. I honestly think she is so pretty. I wish that she could have had more of like a splash, more of a moment to shine. I had big plans for Violet. I honestly, truly did. But unfortunately, those plans were not realized. But anyway, I'm not going to get too deep into that. She's going to get our first rose for the night because she was really, I mean, she's the one that wasn't involved in any kind of drama whatsoever. Oh, I forgot to buy roses. Well, let's buy some roses first. Okay, now the sis is getting a rose. So we're going to give her a nice little rose, let her know, like, hey, girl, you know, you kept your hands, what, wait a minute. What? What? Oh. Wait a minute. What was that about? Why was she upset? Wait a minute. What does one... So Violet, every day we share together, we're creating our own fairy tale. I look forward to our happily ever after. But was she just not livid at the rose that she just received? I don't know what to make of this. Is she upset? Is she mad? Is she feeling some type of way, guys? I don't know what's going on, but I think she's still absolutely gorgeous. Help me out. I don't know what to think of that. We're gonna have to have a talk with Violet after eliminations for sure. But she made it. I don't know why she was upset, but she made it. Could it be that she feels like that he's just kind of stringing her along because she doesn't really feel like that they have a romantic connection, and she just kind of feels like she's there to take up a space. Like if Holden was still in the house, she feels like she would be the one to go home. I don't know. I don't know. But look at her. She's still serving. Let's just get one more photo of the girl. And who's coming around the mountain when they come? Well, it's Ken. They had a really nice one-on-one together. A really nice one-on-one little solo date. And it was really nice and fun just to hang out and kind of get to know each other a little better. And he's cheesing because it's Ken. It's what Ken does. Name one time that Ken was absolutely not serving a smile. He serves smiles on a platter. Look at those eyes. Like, why are they so squinty? What are you doing with your life, Ken? Like, what's your story? So, you know, it's not much surprise there. Not much surprise there. So let's go ahead and give him a freaking rose. And he better not make this as confusing as Violet did. Will you accept this with no sass? See, Ken did it correctly. He inhaled the whole rose. I mean, petals all the way up in his olfactory senses, you know? And his note says, I love the joy that you bring to my life every waking moment of every day. Kenneth, boy, get out of my face. Literally, I'm not going to deal with you today. Be seated. And he still wants to woohoo. I'm telling you, the boy is forward. That means last we have Claire. And she's low-key freaking out. She's like, am I surprised? I brought this on myself. So Paolo's like, Claire, why do you think that you're here? Like, standing in front of me. Why do you think I called your name last? And she's like, well, I mean, I was dramatic, I feel like. And I got someone kicked out of the house that you were really into. And I just feel bad about that. I mean, I hate that things got that far, but that's what happened. And he's like, well, I mean, yeah, I understood where you were coming from, but also how Holden reacted to what happened was not really your fault. I like that you cared so much about yourself and what you wanted, that you really wanted to talk things out with me and see what was going on. I feel like the execution may have been a little weak, but you know, you have goals and you want to make sure that your time is not being wasted, and that's kind of a quality that I have in myself too. I think my time is valuable. So actually, you are not being kicked out. You are staying. You're getting the final rose. We already lost somebody this week. There's no need for us to lose two. All right. Ooh, y'all thought. Imagine me literally choosing to get rid of Claire. Is this bias? Yes, it 100% is. No, seriously. Let me be honest with you guys. I was not planning to get as into it with Holden as I did. You know, I did the shove interaction, and then I said, wait a minute, what did I just do? I did something that was real. Every day we share together, we're creating our own fairy tale. I look forward to our happily ever after. I think Violet said it first and better, Claire. Yikes. Wow, she did. So I was not really thinking about that. So I didn't want to waste I didn't want to have to cut out the rest of the parts of this series. So I decided it would be easy just to kind of keep them all three here, but also enough just to put a little fire, give Violet a little confidence boost since she was the first one to get her rose, and then kind of put a fire under Claire's butt so she knows that she's not perfect, that she's a human and she needs to, you know, put her best foot forward and continue putting her best foot forward if that's something that she wants to do to win Paolo. So, you know, we did what we had to do. Well, he wants to hug someone. I want to have him hug everybody. Don't think I'm showing Claire favoritism. In this case, I'm not. Let's give her a hug, and then we're going to give her a little hugsy-wugsy, and then we're also going to give Ken a little hug. So I invited a bartender over. They're going to have a celebratory drink that the gang is not broken up. They're sitting in here thinking that Claire has gone home, that this was the end of the line for her, you know, that it's, oh, he wants to be funny with Violet. Well, let's do just that. Ooh, that's the first time that he's wanted to do anything with Violet. I'm so completely shook. Claire, what you did was weird. I don't know what you were talking about, but that was not the proper reaction. I will tell you that. Is he gossiping? He's like, listen, I found a treasure. It's you. Okay, alright. That's enough. We've had enough. See, I can't. Ken is very flirty, and he still wants to do this. Leave him alone before you fall into temptation. Before you succumb to his wiles. Where's Violet? This is her one chance to shine, and she's blowing it. Girl, this is the one time Paolo's ever wanted to talk to you in this entire competition. Uh-oh, I hear thunder. I need to end this. Who is Bess? Hey, champ. What? So to get this, I have a cool business idea. This is going to be the big one. But I just need a few more simoleons to get it off the ground. LOL. Like 1,000 simoleons. LOL. Do you think you could help a buddy out? LOL. You'll get it all back and then some. I swear. You're right, sis. Sorry, I can't be bought. They're trying to get us. I can't afford that right now. No, we definitely have enough money. Listen. Okay, we'll give her $1,000 just so she know that we can't afford this. This is pocket change. I can always count on you. Girl, shut up. Okay, I hear thunder. We did get Nalani here to make some drinks. So I am not going to film the drinkers. I mean, yeah, they're going to be drinking. I'm not going to film the drinks being made just because I don't want the lightning to come in and destroy my entire life. So with that note, please tell me what you think about the eliminations tonight. I think next episode we have a free day or we have a black and white bash. I feel like next episode is a black and white bash. And we'll get to meet some of Paolo's family, some of his friends from Windenburg. So that will be fun. It also means that I need to make his family and friends from Windenburg. So that's going to happen. And yes, let me know what you think. Leave likes and comments and all that goody. And I will see you guys next time. I think I actually might try to focus on Bachelor a little bit more to kind of get further along with it. It's only going to be 19 parts, and this is what, 14, 13, one of those numbers. So, TTT, well, that is it. Gonna be great. Peace.